Okay, welcome back everybody to part 8 of my Marks Models Wanderer 2-meter sailplane build. Um, I believe we have come to the very last build video in this series because I am going to knock this out today. Today was my deadline. I wanted to take it for its maiden today, but that's not going to happen. Things come up and it happens. So, yeah, I've been sanding this fiberglass section in here. I use my sanding hack. I put down the tape and it keeps it from sanding the bare wood that I don't want to sand, top and bottom. I can feel here I still have a little bit of sanding to do around the curve here and back here. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm pretty much done with everything except putting the outer wing panels on, and I'm going to do that now. So let me get right to that. That'll be actually the last gluing on this model, is putting those tips on. Other than the servo rails in the fuselage, I can't imagine any more gluing. So yeah, let me get to that and I will get right back to you. Okay, and we're back. And we got some more done. Finally, as I've been promising in the last couple of videos, we have the outer panels on. Went on pretty easy. The epoxy's still drying up good. It's already cured, but I'm just letting it harden up more. There's the other one. Okay, we still have one more rib to go right here and right there. I'll put them on here in a bit. But it's been a pretty easy build, I guess, considering we did have a couple of issues. Remember, we had to find a replacement root spar and then adjust the ribs to fit on it. And we had to put a little bit of a thickener on the main and tip spars, because the balsa ribs had dried out, I don't know, since the 70s. This thing's been in the box, and they dried out so much that they were very loose on the spar, so we had to do that. That was okay. And of course, underneath here, you can't see it, but we made a spar doubler to go in there to give me some extra peace of mind when I'm doing that massive, tight loop. And one more thing, I had bought a motor, but I decided it wasn't really what I wanted, so I went and picked up a E-flite 480 Outrunner. I had to order the folding prop, which will be here Wednesday, and then I tried to install it yesterday, but the screws were too short, so I had to order some screws, also coming on Wednesday. I guess everything gets here on Wednesday. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and let this harden up for, I don't know, a couple hours. It doesn't really need it, but I'm going to go do some other things. And then I'm going to come back and put these last two ribs in here. Take it outside, give it a quick last minute sanding. I got to sand where we join the tips up. I purposely left that bit unsanded when I did the rest of them. So yeah, we'll get it sanded and we'll start covering it. So yeah, what do you think? It looks okay, I guess. I didn't look at the instructions once for this wing build. I don't know, it just was pretty self-explanatory on the drawings here. I did look at the drawings, of course. But yeah, so let me let this dry up for a bit. I'll get some sanding done, and then I will start working on covering it. And I will be right back. And welcome back, everybody. Finally got that other rib put on, and it's over there drying. We'll be covering that here shortly. You'll notice that the plans are no longer on the table because we don't need those anymore. Hopefully, never. In fact, I have a guy, one of my subscribers is interested in having the set of plans. I might send it to him if he can contact me through my email, and we can set something up. Okay, so I got all the electronics here. My transmitter is a Spectrum DX6. A lot of people don't like Spectrum, but I do. I've never really had any issues with it. Got an E-Flight Park 480 Outrunner. 30 amp Pro SB brushless ESC. DSMX2 receiver, which is kind of cool because it has a bind button on it. No binding plugs. And a couple of micro high torque Metal Gear digital servos here. These are a little small to deal with. Awesome for a glider, but a pain in the ass to install. So I might go with the bigger ones that I have around here. And a 3S battery. So basically I'm going to power this up for the first time and hope everything works. So let me just set the phone down here for a second while I plug this battery in. Well, that's a good sign. We got our beep song. So let me see about binding this thing. All right, and we'll turn it on. Hopefully I'm not too close.
Binding. DSMX 22 milliseconds. Telemetry. Bind complete.
So let's see what we got here. Rudder and elevator and the big test. I don't want to run that too long without a prop, but just wanted to see that it works, and it does. So no mods. The CSC was cool. It came with the same adapter as my battery, so I didn't have to change that. So yeah, basically I'll be able to strap the wings onto the plane and try to figure out where the CG is going to be. That'll be coming up real soon too. I probably won't show that on video. I'll probably just do it and then show you what I came up with. But yep, the only thing, I'm waiting for some longer screws to mount this. Now I'm not sure why they give you screws so short where it won't even go through the mounting bracket and through a firewall and a doubler. Most people are going to double a firewall. I mean, I always do usually, but there was like no meat left just going through that little bit of material. I mean, it was already too short, so ordered some longer ones. There are some of the things that are supposed to be here on Wednesday, and I have a folding prop coming on Wednesday also. So cool. No hassles here. Just praying that wouldn't be. So yeah, okay, I'm going to tear all this down and get to going on this wing again. I got to sand it and cover it. And I will be back with you. Okay, and welcome back. I took the wing outside, got some sanding done, spent about 45 minutes on that, and got it looking pretty good, I guess. I think I'm going to go ahead and wait, though, to cover it in the morning. It's getting late in the day, and I don't want to get impatient with it. I want to be fresh when I do this. Like I said, covering planes is not my best skill. So I had to make sure I'm on my A game to get it done, even though this is a simple wing. There's nothing really complicated about it. But I just like to be fresh in the morning, and it won't take me long at all. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close down the shop and cover these wings in the morning, and I'll get this video out. And like I say, when I cover this wing, I'm probably not going to do another video on it. Just assume it's covered, because there's really nothing to film with that. So the next video should be Maiden Day out at the airfield. So I might show you a little bit of a pregame, the final plane all set up, but that'll be on the maiden video. So that'll be the next video. So thank you for tuning in for this build series. I really appreciate all the comments and all the support that I'm getting from my subscribers. And keep it coming. And if you're watching and not subscribing, please subscribe. It helps a lot to know what kind of an audience I have. So please like, comment, and again, subscribe. And I will get back with you with the maiden video. Bye, everybody.